Hello from my bedroom floor while my phone is on charge. I had the urge again to go live. Hey Christina, welcome. Happy Sunday. Today I'm recording this, and if you're joining live, just say hello. Let me know how you are. It's good to have you here. Hey Dan, welcome. Just following the urge with these free-flowing lives. It's nice to have you here. Oh yeah, hello, welcome. Oh, it's nice to have you. Nice to have you here. Gosh, it's been a week. And it feels like time is just going so fast. Hi Hannah, welcome. Nice to have you here. It's always good to say hello when you come into the space. So I'm just trying to create this etiquette with the digital space, online space, and these Instagram lives. So it's always nice to just feel the people here. And I don't know if you saw my stories earlier today, but there's this piece that has really dropped for me lately. Hello. This piece that's really dropped for me lately since I've been doing this attention experiment. So I don't know if any of you have heard about human design, but I'm really exploring my design and how to optimally live my life, and bring my gifts through that methodology. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. But a number of weeks ago now, because time is just dissolving, I don't even really keep track of it very well these days. I unfollowed everyone that I was following. If you've never done it, I do recommend it. Especially if you're a projector like me. And I removed everyone from my space. Hey Sab, how are you? Nice to see you here. Sorry, I just get really excited when people join the space. So welcome. I was just saying, Sabrina, that I recently put in my stories. I'm learning the difference. My stories earlier today. I'm learning the difference between true recognition and attention. And since I'm following everyone, which was highly personal choice for me in my experiment with where I want to take my life and my work, I started to see people unfollow me. And then since I started turning the dial up on the actual deeper work that I do with people, which is around emotional body, emotional fluency, using the systems of archetypal rites of passage, seasons and elemental wisdom, and the feminine at large. Since I started turning the dial up on what I was talking about and playing with this attention experiment, people have been leaving. But I also noticed some of the people who have left, because there was a lot, some of the people who have left are the ones who really just wanted my attention, just wanted a good hit of my attention. And it feels actually really good to know who these people are. Hi Christine, good morning, hello in London. I'm just reading the comments. Sabrina, hello, just on a quick 10-minute break at work. Oh, thanks for popping in, however long you're here for. Yeah, so I was just saying how it's really good to know and discern who just wants my attention because it feels good to them and they get something from it and it's very extractive, and who actually recognizes me. Hi there, welcome. If you're joining the space, please say hello. It's nice to feel your energy in here. And yeah, true recognition has a level of respect. And even this little thing that I do with people joining my live streams, please say hello. Please say that you're here. Please introduce yourself. Say where you're from. Hey, Laura. because it's respectful. I've always jumped on people's live and put a little love heart. I mean, sometimes you go in and you go out, but the people that I really give my attention and presence to, there's like a deep respect and recognition there. So I always say hello. Like, and it goes back to this piece you probably heard, I forget where it comes from, but like, treat people how you want to be treated, and like treat them with respect and kindness and, value. Like, everyone's online doing their own thing and sharing their messages and like bringing value to the space. So I think it's really important. But anyway, just noticing like there's a respect that I am trying to cultivate in my own life for myself. And I'm starting to notice by where this recognition piece. What was I saying about that? I got distracted because my phone just like shut down the app spontaneously. This recognition piece is like the level of respect that needs to be cultivated, and there's like a reciprocity to it. Like there's a deep, I see you and what you have to offer, and this is the value that you're giving me, and there's this like exchange. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to become a paid client. Of course, you're welcome, and if it's correct for us to do that, we can do that. There's avenues for sure to make that possible. However, like it goes down to like the basic way in which we interact. Like, do you leave comments on people's posts that are valuable? Do you share them? Do you save them? And I'm not saying this because like I need you to do that or expect you to do that, but like I'm starting to notice the more that I step into my power, and like my power as a projector in human design is like where I put my attention, where I create recognition and what I see and what I recognize. And so really seeing this exchange, and like people are leaving, and I think it's not only because of what I'm talking about, but also this energetic shift that's going on inside of me, and this desire to step more into who I am. And I think everyone knows that that's a gradual process, and so just giving myself time and space. But it's been a really cool experiment. And there was this one thing I wanted to circle back to as well, because the people who just wanted my attention, I use the word extractive, like they are or feel extractive, like they were only in it to get something from me. Like, I don't know what that was. Could have been an array of things, but the extractive qualities is something that's really deeply connected to my work anyway, within the systems that I use and within like the energetic theme of the feminine, right? There's always this, it's something that we need to check in ourselves. Like every human does it. It's like, oh, what can I get from this? Like I've paid money for this, I should get that, like extracting. And in terms of my energy within like this experiment that I'm sharing with you now, like the people who were with me because I was following them and giving them attention, and just people who I thought like were really quite like close to me in some way, just poof, just gone, because I was no longer giving them what they wanted. Oh, that's fine. Like I'm like, swaha, thank you very much, because you're making space for new things to come in. But I think it's a pattern that's worth sharing about. Like, where in life do you give recognition, and where in life are you perhaps extractive and just want attention? And this really is connected to our emotions as well. Like it is deeply connected in our own self and with other people. Just gonna get a sip of water over here. It's a big one. It's a really big one. And that, like, this idea, I can speak within my own self and what I see in clients, but specifically like with my own self. Like when I don't want to feel something because I'm human, I notice I try and like get the attention from someone else. So like if I don't want to do the work and recognize that there is something that needs my focus and my presence within my emotional body, like I will tend to like go and pick a fight or go and have a sulk with someone, go and complain, just, thumbs up or a little comment if, you've done this yourself, because I mean, we're all human, right? And I will try and get attention in some other way. And that's just like, it's just human. And I think it's a avoidance tactic, because there's still this piece that's getting some sort of hit, some sort of recognition, but it's not going deeper down to like really what's there. Like I was saying to a client the other day, it's like, what's like 2 layers down beneath the thing that you're feeling? Or 3 layers down. Like if you can see this impatience or frustration or whatever it is, like, which is usually connected to a story, if you can see that, and instead of getting hooked in on it and like giving that bit attention, like, can you step back and go in and down to the thing that it's protecting? It's usually protecting something, or like keeping it there and locked in so it has, I don't know, it doesn't come to fruition. I'm just going to read the comments here. Yes, per usual, totally resonates. Not in necessarily the same circumstances, but I am definitely in a cultivating phase myself. Yeah, and there's a thumbs up from Hannah. So you're always welcome to leave comments and I'll try and circle back to them. But yeah, there's this piece of like giving something attention that's not really the thing. And this like takes so much time to understand, and like over the years it has become something I'm more astute to. Like I'm like, oh, I'm doing this thing again. Especially when you start to like touch the places, like the wounds that like are really uncomfortable, and like usually that's in with some sort of support, or you have like a huge life experience that just like catapults you, onto your path a little more deeply. So yeah, there's just this piece, and how can we create ways of cultivating more recognition for our emotional body, because it really does begin with you. Like I saw someone talking about like how we're so self-centered, and how like we really should be giving some more to others and one another and helping each other more. And like I get it. There's a lot of navel gazing and a lot of this and that, but it is for a good reason. Like people can get stuck there and be like looking at themselves over and over and over again. And like that for me too, like I've had that multiple times in my own journey, and there's like a comfort to it and like a holding to it, but ultimately it's stagnation. But I digress. I don't agree. Like the only way we can create recognition in others and like really be present with others and support the people we really care about in our lives is by doing this first. And it will always be that way. Some people seem to think that they can put other people first and, learn to love themselves that way. But to me, that sits within the structure of the drama triangle, which is victim consciousness and like being a helper. being a helper instead of a victim. And like there's this shift from, oh, woe is me, and then I'll just start helping other people, but then it still can sit in this like hooky dynamic where you're still trying to get your needs met by paying attention to someone else instead of the true recognition that needs to be taken place within the individual, so that you can truly recognize and see someone as like the whole human being they are. Because the truth is, no one needs your help. No one. You don't even need help. And like, I'm not in service to help people who are like powerless, or I'm not here to empower people. Oh, hear that word? Run a fucking mile. Because that assumes that you don't have any power. And that's simply not the case. It's simply not the case. There's just another comment here. Yeah, this mentality has wrecked me over the last year. Fucking brutal. Or which part, Sabrina, if you're still there and not on back at work and you're still on your break? Yeah. Like, I'm not in the empowering business. I'm not here to empower and awaken the feminine in the way that I so see it. I'm here to create the recognition in you of like reminding you of like who you already are. We just forget. We're human beings. We totally forget. We get stuck in the fucking Maya. We get living in our head all the time. Like, if I listen to my head the last 2 months in my mind, hi Kathy, oh my gosh, hello. Oh, the helper, yes, the drama triangle. Thank you, Sabrina, for clarifying. Yeah, do not get stuck in that shit. Like, this is another aspect of the work that I do with clients. Like, we need to get the mind right. Because as I was saying before I, was so excited to see Kathy pop into the live. Before I got excited, no, I just got too excited. Oh, that's right. If I listened to my mind, I would not be posting the things I'm posting. I would not be jumping on a live stream unprepared. I just wouldn't. So there's like this real importance of doing this embodiment work. And like, as I've said multiple times on this live, or in these live streams and the posts that I'm sharing more and more lately, is that the emotional body and the emotional work is at the very foundation. It's like the building blocks. Or one of the building blocks, at least, a very important one for our human existence. Not only the way that we function in our health, because, like, if you don't feel your emotions, it will manifest physically. And, like, this isn't just thoughts that you're having. Like, the thoughts that we think manifest our existence come from, like, they stem from a bodily response. They don't just come from your mind. It comes from your body. And so if we don't tend to our emotions, or the emotions, because again, I've said in the last live, if you haven't watched it and the recording, they don't even belong to us. They're just part of our human experience. If we don't become masterful in that realm, we don't thrive as human beings. And for sure, we don't have a solid connection to spirit, because having a connection to spirit requires that we feel that we're in this like beautiful meat suit fully, and that we're alive and open to life. Just going to read again. LOL, I got to hop off anyway. Love all this. Thank you for sharing. Deep love and appreciation for you, friend. Bye, Sabrina. So that's recognition. That's recognition. And I deeply appreciate that. Thank you, Sabrina. So I just will continue to speak about the emotional body, because it's so complex. It's so complex and so mysterious and so deeply connected to the feminine. Like, it's such a beautiful mirror. I think a post that I shared this past week, really resonated with a lot of people. It's like, there's one thing to like do feminine embodiment work, and a lot of it, like, I see, and it's vital and needed, like, is really connected to the realm of sensuality and sexuality. And for a while there, I'm like, oh, maybe that's what I'm doing. Like, that's what I thought I was doing. But it was like something mechanically working in me that was just, it was much, much deeper than that. Like, it just was much deeper than that. And I'm not saying that sexuality isn't important, but like, when I think about life force and the experience of it, yes, sex is one thing, but then like, emotions are the other one. Like, that's life force. Like anything else. And I don't know if you saw my stories. But my signature program is coming back. Dance Your Wisdom 2.0 is coming back. And I got that message very loud, very clearly, and I'm very excited about it. And it's taking a new, deeper journey. But like, that work for me was and is, and for the women that journeyed it, like, has such a deep connection to the feminine. Kathy's excited. Me too. Because Kathy's journeyed with me multiple times. I think every time, if I'm correct. That work, it looks like from the outside, it's about dance and sensuality and movement, and it is all these things, but it works with the seasons, it works with the elements and the wisdom they hold to allow us to access the emotional body. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Stephanie. Hi. Hi, nice to see you. High school friend. Oh my God. So this work is like so multifaceted, and on one level you think, oh, I don't need to do emotional work. I think I know it. But then really there's so many ways into the wisdom, because it is of the body and not of the mind. And so, at some point, like, yeah, the mind comes in and we can dissect and we can look at things, but like the integration of the mind, like the integration of the masculine aspect, is really about supporting the flow state, really about supporting the wisdom of the body. And like, my particular flavor is of the emotional body in the work that I do and in the way that I like just live my life. It's taken a long time to get here, but yeah, a lot of the focus is around that, and how when we do that work, sort of to tie it up, when we do that work around the emotional body and integrating this and creating true recognition for that, we can be of service and support others 100% for sure. But it transforms everything. It really does. I just see a comment here. Hey Hannah, gotta go. Lovely to be here for a while. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying goodbye too. Thanks for the recognition. It's always nice. Nice to receive. And it's just like, that's just what is correct. Like, not making up the rules. Whoever's still here, if you have any questions or things that are swirling that you want to like bring into the space, you can. I'm just gonna I felt like I was talking like a mile a minute, like as that energy like came through me. So if there's anything there that you want to say or share, you're totally welcome to. But yeah, fuck, this program's back. I haven't taught it for such a long time. I haven't guided it for such a long time. but it truly is it's mine. It's my work that I offer. It's my thing to birth into the world. And as you'll know, like I'd taken a break from work to really focus on my health. Kathy's like, when are we dancing again then? The information is starting to come in, Kathy, so just stay tuned, my darling. It's coming. It's definitely coming. But like the thing that was missing from it, you know, when I really looked at it, because it was such an incredible journey and experience, and an incredible community of women, I'm not gonna lie, like I attract the best people, and they all are incredible women, so thank you for being you. And trusting me. But the thing that was really missing from the journey was the tailored one-to-one support. Like how does this apply to you? What area of your life are we going to be looking at? What area, or in what way, you know, can this strictly apply to you? Hey, Ashley, another Dance Your Wisdom. Beloved. And so this is really what was missing from it. And it's going to be a much smaller group with more attention, more recognition from me on the individuals that are there. And so it'll still take like I think a 4-month format, but it's going to have more tailoring, more support and more mentoring and guidance from me, because I love the group energy. I think it's incredible, but like I know where I shine and I know where I'm of service is when I'm really one-on-one with people. And that's the va-va-voom that was missing from that experience. So I'm really excited to like be bringing it back with that in the future. I don't know exactly the dates yet, but like the energy is there, the movement is there to bring this work back into the world. And it feels really, really good to be doing that. So sorry, Kathy, that doesn't answer your question of specifically when we're dancing again. But it's coming, mama. It's coming. And I really trust myself and my timing with this. So, and Christine, Dance Your Wisdom. I've been cooking breakfast, late to the comments, but so happy to hear this. Yeah, me too. What are you cooking for breakfast? Yum. And yeah, this one-to-one guidance within that it's already quite a solid program is something that I'm really thrilled about. Really, really thrilled about. So we shall see. Things are... Sorry, I'm just getting my pillow behind me. A bit more cozy. We'll see what's coming through with that. But yeah, this attention versus recognition piece is so big for me. So big for me. And like it's something that I'm going to continue to experiment with and share about with you, with whoever is here. And like I truly am okay with people who just want my attention. I'm happy if they're not content that I'm not giving to anymore and they leave. Like I'd much rather less people here who truly recognize me and like I can be of deep service to them moving forward, versus people who just want a hit of feeling good. Because I know this about myself, and this might sound really like arrogant, but I know what my attention can create for people. It's something I know about myself now, and it's something I want to really bring more clearly and more deeply. And like I have to be so refined. I can't let any garbage come through. I just cannot. From like the foods that I consume and how I consume them, to who I'm looking at, like who I'm spending time looking at. Because that's the other thing too. Like if I'm just giving my attention out to people who don't recognize me, or don't even want my guidance in any way, shape, or form, like, I am literally depleting myself. And like, in the name of self-love and care and respect for the woman that I am, I'm just not doing that anymore. The same applies to the relationships that I have. Like, say what you want about me. I really could not give a flying fuck anymore because I know who I am. And this is something that like I really bring to the people who are in my life, who are in my field, who are in my client community. Like, I know this is what I bring. I'm just seeing a comment here. I was really interested about what you said around how sensuality and sexuality is becoming this the main source, or well, it seems that way online, to access the feminine. Yeah, to me, that way doesn't feel whole, and would love to hear more on your thoughts about that one day. I mean, I can totally go a little further into that, and I know with time, like, more will come, because there's still, like, even though I'm becoming more of who I really want to be and saying the things that I really want to say, there's still this little girl in me. It's like, but what if, like, you know, so I'm constantly holding that part. Like, I live and breathe the things that I guide upon and teach about. So like, that's true. And like, this area is like something that feels really like, ooh, can I touch that? Can I say that? You know, but like, I really do see, and there, don't get me wrong, there are some exceptional women who, like, I truly believe are designed to be the embodiment of this work and like guide this work with women, and who I deeply trust and have been in containers with around it. And so, you know, there are people who are doing it very, very well. But to me, like, this life force energy, and like, I can only speak on that, is sexual energy is one thing, but god damn, you've got to be clean. You've got to have clean, like, integral energy yourself. You need to know how to hold a space. You need to know what's coming in, what's coming out. You have to really monitor the projection field. Like, you have to be on top of that, really on top of it. And like, I question how well organized that can be if the containers are really large, like more than 10. Again, everyone has different design and different capacity, but like, I really wonder about it. And it's very lucrative. Like, that energy is super lucrative, and like, everyone wants it. They want it. Yet the other side of the feminine that I really think requires more attention, because when you start to pay more attention on the emotional body and the wave and the range that like moves through you far more frequently than I suppose sexual energy. I think maybe the two even flow together, and I know that they do, but like, focusing on that cleans the system up so that when you start to work more within your sexuality and sensuality, things are a lot cleaner. It's like clean water going through the system. So yeah, this is why I really feel like I have the skill set drawn towards working within the emotional body more, you know, specifically with seasons, elements, archetypal rites of passage, like within the feminine. And you can still touch the full range of that, and perhaps even, you know, based on the individual. This is why I want to bring one-to-one work. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, Bex! All the Dance Your Wisdom ladies are here. Oh my god, hi. And you're welcome, Christine. Thank you for asking. I really value that. So yeah, I think it's really important, and the one-to-one work is there, because if the women who want to journey with me are experiencing more of that tone, I can support them. If they are experiencing, like, it's so tailored. It needs to be tailored. Hey. It needs to be tailored to the individual. So Bex, you just joined. Dance Your Wisdom's coming back, and it's bringing back with more one-to-one guidance included. So I think it's important to discern those two things. Thanks for asking, Christine. And I probably will go into it a little bit more, but that's just what, like, from where I am sitting right now in time and space, like what felt to come through, and I'm sure there'll be more. Yes, I know, Vex, it's exciting. That was just me reading a comment if you're watching the replay. I can speak more to that. Yeah. And I think it's something else that, you know, like, I love working with women, but I do see this work spanning out to working and including men and children at one point. So, and that feels really, really true. Like, I know that that's coming. Yeah. Because this, like, yes, women go first, and I really feel that's why I was drawn to working, or am still drawn to working more predominantly with women. Because we initiate. We go first. We just do. We inspire action in others through our transmission. Another reason why the emotional body is, like, so important to keep clean. And I don't mean that in a, like, you should be ashamed of the things that are in their way, like in a Puritan way. But clean is in optimal, is in flowing water. I'm just going to read the comments. I'm losing signal. No, Kathy. Currently driving across Belgium. Oh my gosh, you're so cool. So may miss the rest, but I love you and I can't wait to dance with you and the beautiful crew again. Thank you, Kathy. Safe driving in Belgium. Please keep me updated on your travels. I think Ashley is saying yes to the men and children within this work too. I think that's what I'm sensing. And Bex is saying, sorry if I missed it, but will it be live again or self-paced? No, you didn't miss it. It's going to be live because it's going to be a smaller group. There'll be small group coaching and one-to-one calls each month. Haven't decided, haven't, really felt into what that's like, or what that's going to look like yet fully, but that's what I have right now. So you haven't missed anything. I hope that answers your question. Correct. Yes. Yeah. Full body tingles. Oh, good. They're the best kind. I love a full body tingle. So you're welcome to ask any other questions. Yeah. And thank you. Correct. Yeah. It's pretty big. And I've always said to anyone that will listen, like, women go first. This is why I don't pertain to, like, the victim conscious narrative around, like, how women are always oppressed and, like, it's true and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, I get it. I'm not an idiot. Like, I know what really happens in the world. Fuck's sake. Bitches be coming for me whenever I say these things. Because I don't want to take responsibility at the end of the day. But women always go first. Yes, it's hard. But we have it mapped in our biology, in our design, our divine design to, like, go first and initiate. So working with women within, healing the emotional body and, like, noticing how that just changes your overall health and the health of your relationships, which are the most spiritual, transformational containers ever. This is also why I love working one-to-one, because, like, that's where it all happens. And then can, like, ripple out. Like, it's just, it gets me so excited. Can you tell? I'm meant to be winding down for bedtime soon, but that's clearly not going to happen. Hi, if you're joining into the space, please say hello. It's always polite to say hello when you come into someone's house, even if it's an online house. And where you're from, if I haven't Met you before. So what was I saying before that? Yeah, men and children will be included. That's deeply there. Because if what I care about is, emotional health and well-being, and I believe that relationships are the most transformational thing, how can it not include children and men? So it's a big vision, I know, but anything's possible. Anything's possible. Christine's saying, I need to go, but I'm so ignited about this new Dance Your Wisdom container. Can't wait to hear more. Will be coming through newsletter or Instagram. Instagram, I don't even know. I think I'm going to start fresh on my newsletter, to be completely honest. Like, there's a lot of dead weight on there. Back to the attention and recognition thing. Like, I need to start, I feel like I need to start over with that. With, like, people who truly recognize me and what I am here to do and what I'm here to say and who I'm here to be. So, yeah. But I'm literally just taking it all one step at a time, and, there's nothing formal to be announced yet. But just keep an eye on Instagram if they don't, cancel or deny me posting videos and stuff again. Christ. But, yeah, I'm feeling like my energy is like ready to complete this live stream. But if there's anything you want to say or share, hi Tanya, about to wrap this one up, so you might have to catch the recording. But if there's anything anyone wants to share or say, bye for now. Bye, Christine. You're welcome to. Is there anything that you recognize that you want to share, that is a value you want to share? I'm here for that. It's a practice, and it begins with yourself. If you joined at whatever point, like there was a piece of the conversation that I think is important to go back and watch. So in your own time, you can trust your timing. You won't miss anything. Trust when it's there for you. I'm not here to create a sense of urgency. I didn't share about my program because I'm trying to create hype and buzz around it. I already feel the buzz. I already feel the recognition, and I trust in time it will come. And so I can trust your process. Yeah. Thank you. Excited to see the offerings. Yeah. Take care. Nice to see you on here too, Kathy. Be well, everyone. Thank you for being here. Sending you so much love from Melbourne, and see you on another live. See you in the comments section. See you in the stories. Loads of love, everybody. Bye.